Hi, y'all. Um, that noise you hear, that's my AC. It seems like this is the hottest part of the day. Y'all can let me know in your comments if I'm hollering at you. Um, we just came in from outside a few minutes ago and washed up after potting the succulents in my little travel trailers. They look so cute. I'll show them to you the next time I do a kitchen video. Um, I've talked to some very wise people, and this is what they advise me to do. One video about my wish list, and then I'm not going to mention it again. And if you make a bad, ugly comment, I'm just going to delete it. Simple as that. It is for the people who want, out of the goodness of their heart, to gift me or Miss Hazel, who is settled down for her little afternoon nap right now. So, it wasn't hard to make the list, y'all. For those of you who don't ever use Amazon, I'll explain just a little bit. You go on there and you find something you want. And it has a couple of orange buttons in there, and it'll say add to cart. And when it does that, boom, it goes up into your little shopping cart. And the other button is uh, purchase now, I think it is, which I use that a lot for stuff that I get on a regular basis, like her dog food. Um, so when you go into your shopping cart to review it before you actually purchase anything, it gives you, I think it's three options. Uh, One of them is delete, two options, I guess. One of them is delete if you decided you didn't want it. The other button is save for later. And that means, to me, I bit off more than I can chew. My eyes were bigger than my stomach. My list in my cart is bigger than my wallet. But I want to save it for later in case I can go back and get it. So that actually has been a like personal wish list. It had dozens and dozens of items in it. So all I had to do was go in there to my save for later and click on added to my list. So it was real easy for me to do that. And y'all, let me say these things right now. This is, uh, it's not even, do I know the difference between a need and a want? I've said this before. I definitely do. There is nothing that I need. Not one thing. I don't need one thing, at least that is not pertaining to my kids and Hazel. But just take them out of the equation. I don't need anything. Not one little bitty thing. I'm not even going to call this a wish list. It's a fun list. You ever fantasize about winning a lot of money and you think what you do with it after you take care of your friends and family and all that, then you get to the frivolous stuff. It's frivolous. Everything there is frivolous. Well, there's a couple of things. They're for Hazel. But, I mean, you know, guys, I am so blessed. And I am so grateful for every blessing. And nobody has to tell me to pay it forward. I've actually had the opportunity to do that 3 times this month. Sometimes it's only once. So when you're telling me to pay forward, do you tithe? Do you tithe on your income every month? You know, the list could go on and on. So please don't bother telling me to pay it forward. You pay it forward, okay? So it's just fun stuff. It's luxury stuff. It's for people who want to, out of the goodness of their heart, because it'll make them feel good, and because they know I'm going to be excited, open up a little package. But that's all it is. It's just fun. It's not anything that I think I need or that I deserve. I don't. I have everything. Well, there is one thing besides this Andy Warhol hairdo that I really wish I had. That's a housekeeper. I could not find a housekeeper on Amazon. I couldn't find one. I can't believe they don't have a housekeeper on there. But aside from that, nada. Just fun. Just fun stuff. Not one thing. I don't expect anything at all. It's just fun stuff. Okay? Now, I am going to add this. 2 things. And you know how I feel about this. Please do not send one thing that you cannot well afford. I don't care. I've told y'all I love you all the same. It's not like if you give me a little gift, you're going to get more out of me, because this is it. Okay, this is it. It's all you get. Besides a big thank you. And I don't want anybody to do that. Just being here, commenting, being part of the community, that's enough. Okay? The second thing I want to add. If you do send anything from my Amazon fun list, please don't do it if you don't have Amazon Prime. And here's the reason. Postage is ridiculous. I never get anything. I have Amazon Prime, and if you use it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, it pretty much pays for itself. But postage is awful. You might as well take a plane and bring it. I'm serious. Postage is terrible, y'all. So it's just for fun. Who doesn't get excited about a gift unless it's orange salt shakers? Now don't get me wrong, I love salt shakers. One of the little things I used to collect, but I never had a set of orange salt shakers, or orange anything for that matter. My little baby. She just she just loves to nap near her mama. I'm gonna tell y'all, night before last, she fell in her water dish twice. Twice. She was down there and she was trying to get a drink of water, and she lost her balance, I guess, and tipped over and turned around and sat in it twice. I will say that feeding thing is on her list because it seems like I need one for the bedroom. And I could get it. It's not a need. I mean, it kind of is, but it's not a need for y'all. It's a need for me. It's a need for Hazel. But the reason I put it on there is because some of you just insist on blessing Miss Hazel. So I appreciate y'all so much. I mean, I wouldn't have to put up a fun list. I could get rid of that mailbox and I would love you just the same. Every one of you. Every one of you. And for those of y'all that have a problem with this, you need to go in there and sit down on your toilet and try to get some of that nastiness out of you. You will feel so much better because I think you're full of it. That's all I got to say. So y'all do something fun today. What am I gonna do? Trapped in here in my bedroom with the air on. It takes way less than 10 minutes. I'd say a little over 5 minutes for this little air conditioner to cool down our bedroom and our bathroom. And so we just are in here, chilling out. She's taking a nap. I'll read or play solitaire. When really I could be giving this room a big scrubbing. But I'm going to keep looking for that housekeeper. There's got to be one. Talk to y'all later. Bye now.